your girl Angela. Welcome tuning into my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on the look I'm wearing right now on my face. I was planning to do a New Year's Eve makeup video, but then I missed the timing. I actually filming this video at December 13th. There's no chance I can finish editing and upload by the end of 2018. So here I am. It turns out to be my first video of 2019. I still want to do this kind of very fierce and very intense silver cut crease, just like everybody else doing in their New Year's Eve makeup video. I don't know, it's kind of like a tradition or something. Everybody doing this kind of look. So I want to try it too. If you're interested in this look and curious about how I achieve this look, please keep on watching. I'm going to use this green corrector from LA Girl because I didn't get enough sleep lately. So my skin break out like crazy. And then I'm using NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Place on the top of that green concealer to cover it up. Then I'm gonna do a cream contour underneath my foundation. I've been really enjoying this technique lately. I don't remember where I learned this technique. Maybe from Charlotte Tilbury's makeup video. I'm not sure, but it's a great technique. It makes those contours really blend into your skin and it looks real. For the foundation, I'm gonna use Too Faced Born in This Way mixed with my Rimmel Lasting Finish. Give it a good shake. And then I'm going to blend it out with Sigma Flat Angle Kabuki Brush F88. For my under eye, I'm gonna use ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Beige 25 as a peach corrector. And I just dot it right on my dark circle and press into my skin with my mini beauty blender. And then I'm gonna use Catrice Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. First, I'm gonna use light beige, just place in the under eye area. And then I'm gonna use lighter one, which is light neutral. Dot on the highest place of my cheekbone, a little bit here, and my forehead. Maybe a little here. Now I'm gonna blend it out with my beauty blender. For setting my under eye, I'm gonna use Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. And I'm also gonna use this to set my whole face. Everybody all raving this powder non-stop for a reason. It won't go wrong by any means. It won't cause flashback on your photos. It's reliable, it's stable, it's like your best friend kind of powder. Today I'm gonna contour my face with Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder in the shade Medium. It's New Year's makeup. We gotta go extra. No, this is... For the bronzer, I'm gonna use Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced. Oh, I can smell this all day, like. Then we're gonna use this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette to highlight the bridge of our nose. I like to use a matte shade to highlight the bridge of my nose because my nose tends to get oily throughout the day. So if I place some shimmer highlight on the bridge of my nose, it won't look cute. It will look like a disaster. And I'm gonna use some Rimmel Translucent Powder to make sure my nose contour nice and blend. Obviously, I contour my nose every time I put on my makeup. Still, I want to look as natural as possible. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna move on to the eyes and then go back to my blush and highlight. This is the way I like to do my makeup, and yes, let's zoom you guys in. Okay. Welcome to my face. I mean, closer. I haven't put anything on my eyelid, so I'm gonna prime my eyelid. I'm gonna use Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer to do this. And then I'm gonna use some Laura Mercier Translucent Powder to set my eyelid. eyelids are nice and bright, I can get into the fun part, which is eyeshadow. Today I'm gonna jump out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna try to do a cut crease in front of camera, which I've never done that before. I have smaller and hooded eyes at the same time, so cut crease is a little difficult for me. But today I'm gonna challenge myself to do that. I'm gonna put on some MAC Paint Chili on my eyelid. First, we're gonna use the Magic Palette from Juvia's Place. It's so big. It's their regular size Magic Palette. I believe they have mini size. If you don't want this big palette, you can get a smaller one. Ready for the inside. Ta-da! It's so big and it's so colorful. This color, they are calling my name. I just can't help, I love colorful shadow. This palette is my jam. I'm gonna dip my brush in the shade Cassie, which is a matte ivory shade, to set the primer we just put on. Oh, it's so pigmented. Even this shade, I can see it there. See, it really smooths out the whole eyelid. Because we are doing a super cool tone eye today, I would like to have a cool tone transition shade on my crease, which is Take the Lead from ColourPop. It's their single eyeshadow. I'm gonna use my Morphe M441. Dip my brush into the pan, tap off the excess, and then place on my crease. I'm doing a big windshield swiping motion, like back and forth. This shade is so pigmented. This shade is very good for eye contour. It looks like a natural shadow. And I use a clean brush to blend out the edges. Although we are going to do a classic super smoky cut crease today, I still want some color on my eyelid. So I'm gonna throw on some dusty pink shade like this. This is Dreamboat by ColourPop. I'm gonna put this dusty pink shade very concentrated into my crease to add that hint of pink. And place on the outer part of my outer corner. And then bring back that grayish transition shade a little bit. Now we're gonna build up this matte black shade on the outer corner. This is Let's Do It from ColourPop. I'm using a small angle brush from e.l.f. Then I'm going to take the shade Take the Lead, that grayish transition shade, to blend out the edges. And then I'm gonna use a Shape Tape concealer to cut the crease. Now I'm gonna take this silver shade, place here. It looks not that bad, right? Just keep build up this silver shade. Then I'm gonna take this deeper silver shade. It's called Vine. Almost like gunmetal silver shade. And place in the most inner part of my inner corner to create that kind of halo effect. I don't know, can you tell? It's not that different, right? Let's keep build up this shade, see what will happen. Okay, it's sure to just do something. Let's keep building up. Let's place that gunmetal shade here.
And go back to black shade. And gunmetal shade again. Remember to use a clean brush to blend out the edges. And we're back to the black again.
And then back to the shade Dreamboat. Now I'm gonna drag that black shade into the lower lash line. Basically, I'm gonna light up my entire eye with that black eyeshadow. I'm gonna use a small angle brush to do the front part. Then I'm gonna use the shade Take the Lead to blend out the edges. Now I'm gonna take the shade Dreamboat to add a hint of pink. So now I'm gonna finish my left eye off camera as usual, and I'll be right back. So now I'm gonna pop on some glitter on my eyelid. This is a Super Shock shadow. It is a whitish shade.
Sorry that this shade rainbow is a limited edition. I'll try to find a dupe for you guys in the future.
I decided to bring back this shade a little bit. Now I'm gonna draw on some eyeliner. I'm gonna throw on some mascara, and then I'm gonna pop on some falsies. I'm gonna grab the Black Light Highlight 6 color palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm gonna use this blue shade to highlight my inner corner and brow bone, because I really want a cool tone highlight for today's look. It's so blue. Okay, maybe not use this to highlight the brow bone, because it's so blue. I like it, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna take the shade Strobe, this whitish shade, to layer on the blue shade we just put on. Okay, very cool, very cool. It's bluer than I thought it would be, but it's fine, it's nice. It's exactly what I want. And then I decided to grab this pale golden shade to highlight the brow bone. It's so bright. Zoom you guys out a little bit. Now it's time to put on some blush and highlight and lip color, all those good stuff to complete this look, because my eyeshadow looks so bright and cool tone and kind of like Icy Queen today. So for the blush, I'm going to use an earthy tone blush. This is a Super Shock Chick from Colourpop. The shade name is Aphrodisiac, and it's a very, very pretty earthy tone, kind of beigey shade. Anyway, I'm gonna use this for my blush today, and I'm gonna use my finger and dab this shade on my cheek. Although this is a matte finish, I kind of feel like there's some glow happening right there. I really, really like their Super Shock Chick. It's a very, very subtle shade, but it's definitely there. Personally, I really, really like this kind of earthy tone blush. I think it adds something there, yet it's not, you know, over-exaggerate anything. For my highlight, I'm gonna use another Super Shock Chick. It's Smoking Whistle. Another favorite. And then I'm gonna use Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. I'm gonna use this Mido Cool Icy Pink Tone shade, top on the Super Shock Chick we just put on. For my lip, I'm gonna use Celebrity Skin from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's a very, very beautiful nude shade. And it smells like some kind of candy. Soda candy. I love a sweet scent in my makeup. Is that weird? I like my bronzer smell like chocolate and my lip color smell like candy. I just love it. So that completes this look. I hope you guys like it. For me, 2018 is a good year. I finally started with my channel and got courage to put myself out there, and I'm so glad I did this. For 2019, I definitely want to push myself more and to see how far I can go. And no matter what goal you set for yourself, here's something I want to share with you. I recently saw a video from actress Mayim Bialik's channel, and I really liked what she said. Here's what she said. Remember, the change is gradual. You should aim for progress, not perfection. Don't worry if your progress isn't always linear. It might be one step forward, 2 steps back. It might not look perfect right away, but that's okay. I really need this and it helps me a lot, and I think it might help somebody who is watching this. So that's it for now, and Happy New Year, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!